Since I quit my corporate job to run away from AI crap and pointless meetings, I've been doing a lot. My love of working on many projects at the same time is occasionally biting my butt. And since I've started documenting a lot of my projects, don't get me wrong, I love sharing with you my projects, but sometimes I get overwhelmed. And that's a good time to reorganize and divide tasks into smaller chunks. In this case, it's my army for one-page rules. Since this is my first army ever, I underestimated a bit. In this video, I'll show you how I paint this bushy orc unit made by Puppet Swarm Miniatures. They would be my specialist unit for the army. Let's get started! So, I read the rules. I played the game. The game is awesome, by the way. I think this could be a new addition to my many obsessions. And the coolest part, one-page rules, very proxy friendly. I could have ordered some resin prints for my special boys, but why not print them on FDM printer? The guys from Puppet Swarm Miniatures did a great job supporting the models. For FDM, the supports needed a bit of thickening, which I did with a plugin from a YouTube channel called Painted for Combat. This guy is doing the FDM and miniatures communities a big favor, in my opinion. The plugin is so easy and effective to use that the results are awesome orcs for my orc army. Definitely check Painted for Combat channel if you're interested how can you get the most from your FDM printer and play more games because of that. I primed my previous orcs purple and it works great, but for these ones I mixed it up a bit and did the black primer with the white zenithal on top. I'd like to get a brown primer that's matte. If you have any suggestions, I'm open. Anyway, let's focus on the boys. Three guys that look like orc samurai with giant shooty weapons. I've never seen something like that before, but I gotta say, I like what I see. More of that please, from the samurai helmets that look like orc faces to their armor. I'm getting excited to sculpt myself something like this, but let's not get ahead of myself. Again, we've established that I like the bushy orcs. Now it's time for painting. Just like my other orcs, I'll cover them with dark rust as a starting point. The painting scheme I use for this army is mostly in the warm tones and some neutral grays that would look cooler in that context. Pro tip: you can get a lot from different gray colors if you have in mind what other colors you're putting the grays next to. These green skins have only their arms exposed, so very little green skin would be present. At least in our hearts, we know that under all this armor there's a lot of green. I really like the designs of the huge weapons the orcs have. And yes, mechanically they have bad shot, which is a keyword from one-page rules that is what it sounds like. They're not that accurate at shooting, but they can shoot very far. 36 inches to be exact, and they ignore cover and all negative modifiers. In even simpler terms, big guns shoot really far, and if you're on the way, it's bye-bye time for you. Very orky in my opinion. Look at this smile. I might paint it yellow. It would pop up really nice. You could be a bit sloppy with the paint job when you're painting orcs. It's gonna look orky, but still. So many details and small parts. Fun though. I kept the base simple, like they're in the mud. It's an easy way to make the bases look good without spending a lot of time afterwards. With a black rim on the bottom for a finish, I think they look really good. This unit is going to have a leader attached to them. He would be a Games Workshop model because I painted him and he fits the role of an orc leader. He's cool too, and his side shooting thingy is making me laugh every time. Is it time? I think it is. Let's see some beauty shots of them orcs. After these guys, I'm going to paint my Veterans unit and my Hover Bikers unit. So you could expect an update in the near future. I'm quite hyped for them, so I'm really looking for that. I'm really thinking I should make some modular models that could be mixed and matched in different ways. Could be cool for army making. What do you think about that? Should I make some? What kind would be interesting to you? Leave me suggestions in the comments and I would consider some of them. I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you could watch my other videos. I better get to work. Don't forget, be awesome and make cool stuff. Bye for now.